I was a classroom teacher for 3 years when I decided to go ahead and get my master's in ESOL instruction. And basically, it was because I was seeing so many kids come into my class who didn't speak English. I mean, I had a couple of newcomers come in, and then at the same point, I had kids who had been at the school for maybe a couple of years, but it was clear that they were still English learners, and I didn't know what to do for them. And it just felt like I should know, or I should have an idea of what to do when a child walks in and doesn't speak any English. And so maybe because I just felt completely out of it or caught off guard, I was like, this is what I want to focus on. Plus, I do love languages. I spoke Spanish, or learned Spanish, excuse me, as I was growing up. But my husband is a native Spanish speaker, and I taught abroad in Jordan, and so surrounded by Arabic. And so just being exposed to all these languages really gave me a heart for these students who are coming in, because they are coming in with a language. There is something that they know, and we see them as knowing nothing because they can't speak our language. So I wanted to find ways to support them, to help them, and I knew it was out there. And so went to get my master's, and once I finished, I still was a classroom teacher, and at that point, I loved being in the classroom and was using the strategies that I had learned, because I still was in a school where there were plenty of English learners to work with, even if I wasn't the ESOL teacher. But then I started to realize, or just think that, I would love to help other teachers with this. I would love the opportunity to go into other classes and see what I could do. Almost like that next step in my career as a challenge, to see, could I do this? Could I make that switch? And really it was, could I leave the classroom, because I love being in the classroom so much. But it was good, because once I did, it was just confirmation that, yes, this is what I really want to focus on. These are, I love working with all students, but I just really empathize and feel for these students that are coming in. I just want to make it a good experience for them. I want them to feel success, that it is possible to learn English, to be successful in life in this country, that it doesn't mean that you're giving up everything that you've known before, that there's so many connections. And that's one of the things I always try to build into it, is what do you already know? Or tell me about how you did this in your country, or tell me what word this connects to, so that they can maintain the connections that they have, that maintain that language that they're bringing with them.